Is this heaven?
No, it's a podcast. Welcome to the Field of Geeks podcast.
Hello and welcome to Field of Geeks episode 91. I'm Josh.
Steve?
I'm Joey. Hello.
Hey, what's up?
Doing all right.
What's up, guys?
Hey guys, how's it going?
Early morning, right?
How's your day?
It is
Like
early.
it's like 10 o'clock, I think.
10:15, yeah.
Yeah, I had a late night. Sorry.
We got a lot of stuff to cover. We're going to be talking Oscars.
Oh, yeah.
Shazam.
Oh yeah.
Avengers.
Yeah.
Wonder Woman 2.
Yes.
The Crow. And,
Yeah.
and some Oscar predictions and more. So, sad news broke last Monday, I believe. Kevin Smith had a massive heart attack.
Crazy.
Which was just extremely shocking.
I think it was Sunday night into Monday.
Right.
After his comedy show.
Yeah. Yeah. So, yeah, he was filming a comedy show. It was going to be two shows. I guess he went over on the first one. So, because, you know.
I'm not surprised.
Well, yeah, of
He
course.
can talk forever.
Oh, I remember watching one of his specials, and it was a Q&A. One question was asked, and he tangented that thing till the end.
Oh my god.
But he ended it beautifully. He's like, did that answer your question?
Nice.
Pretty good. But yeah, it was extremely shocking. But luckily, he canceled the second show. I mean, he's trying to feel better. Just
But did you watch the video?
of him from the hospital.
Yeah.
Yeah, I watched everything. I even listened to the Ralph Garman interview he did, which was excellent. He didn't really have the stereotypical signs of a heart attack. So, like, he had no pain, really. He just felt like he drank some bad milk or something, just like
Couldn't breathe.
phlegm. We had that problem, but yeah, I mean, when he got to the hospital, which if he was my patient, like, I love Kevin Smith, I would have knocked him out. He was so obsessed with not showing his penis. Like, he was telling the guy, you know, like, just let me keep my underwear on. I mean, it's like, oh my
That just
gosh,
shows
the
you
doctors were just like, what the hell?
That just shows you like nobody else could like be like that. That's only Kevin Smith. Is like,
Oh,
look,
yeah,
man,
I know.
I don't want to show it. I'll just stop.
I wouldn't give a shit. I'm like, save my life. Just whatever.
Yeah.
Okay. But yeah, he could have died if he would have stayed on his schedule with doing an additional show. Yeah, he would have died. So luckily they were able to. It was the widowmaker artery, which is very common, I think, to end people's lives. It was 100% blocked. So they put a stent up there, and yeah, he was sent out a picture Monday, and then he did a video. He sounds just pretty much the same, but it's definitely gonna, it's gonna definitely put a new outlook on his life. So it'd be interesting to see.
His daughter was saying that he was, up out of his bed when he wasn't supposed to be. He was
she kept telling the
sleeping on
nurses.
his side when
Yeah,
he wasn't supposed to be.
right.
And then he posted a picture yesterday, I think, it's a screenshot from his comedy show.
Yeah, he was
And-
watching it.
And
Yeah,
like most, comedy shows are like an hour. It was hour 44. And he's like, got to get it down to 75 minutes. I was like, 75 minutes?
yeah, because they were filming two to get like
Yeah.
the best of.
Yeah.
But they said you gave us so much extra in the
Yeah.
first one, you're fine.
Yeah.
We're good.
Of course, people missed out who wanted to go see the second half, so
Uh-huh.
I'm sure they understand.
But someone was like, you should call it Even If It Kills Me.
They'll do something.
And he said,
I'm sure.
ironically, the first title was Silent But Deadly. I was like,
SBD.
He's funny. Like, I've seen probably all of his Q&As, or this was like a stand-up special. I think it was a little different than normal, but yeah. So I'm glad he's fine.
Yeah.
And caused an uproar on Twitter when Chris Pratt reached out to offer prayers and ask for prayers.
how dare he?
Good Lord.
Don't say that. Don't say
Oh,
good Lord.
I'm sorry. Yeah, yeah.
Say good person or whatever.
I mean, it was very nice to see all these big stars, thanking him and thinking of him. Chris Pratt was talking about Clerks, how much it meant to him, and yeah.
And everybody on Instagram.
And then people just ruined it. These douchebags. I'm sorry, but they want a cause or something. I don't know. It's like,
well, they were trying
just
to
shut
equate
up.
the like thoughts and prayers, argument
wrong
to
time
like
though. I mean, because he wasn't saying that. He was just saying You know?
Well, no, like
This is what I believe.
people.
That's what he
People
said.
take thoughts and prayers as like, well, if you can take action, why would you say thoughts and prayers?
Yeah.
But like he's not a doctor, so like he's doing the best he can
Look,
do.
guys, I think it's time that we have sweeping regulation against heart attacks. All right, so
Stop eating everybody.
take action. What thoughts and prayers going
They're
to do?
killing thousands of people a year.
My gosh.
Outlaw them.
I know my eyes literally rolled to the back of my head when I read those. I'm like, come on, guys.
I see things like that, and I never want people to spontaneously combust more than I do when I read that, you know?
Oh, geez. But, he was nice enough to address the whole thing and said, hey, you meant it in a good way. And
Yeah.
basically.
And also James Gunn was like pretty much the hard ass about it
Oh, defending Chris Pratt. Yeah.
on Twitter.
Right. But yeah, good thing he's fine. I hope, he said his life's changed for sure. He's going to have to be on medication the rest of his life. I think he's got to take like 6-7 pills a day. Just to deal with, because it's a genetic thing.
Yeah.
So he says he feels great. He's energetic. They said that's probably because they cleared the,
Yeah.
vessel. But he did listen to an interview with Ralph Garman. He did a Call of Duty a game or something, and he kind of had the same episode, but it passed. And at the time, the guys putting the game together said, "Oh, it's motion sickness. A lot of people get that when they do these games and stuff."
Oh, when he was voicing, I thought you meant.
So he's pretty sure that was an episode then.
Yeah.
And so there was plenty of signs, because his doctor even said, this has been, because Kevin Smith just lost 85 pounds in the last few years. His doctor said this has been building up for a very long time. So I hope he's feeling better, and
Yeah, man.
I look forward. I hope he's got to take it slow. So your Jay and Silent Bob too might have to wait.
Yeah.
I don't know, but yeah.
Thoughts and prayers.
Yep, there you go. Oh boy, here we go. Hey, our
I'll
Twitter-
take all the heat.
Twitter will get a lot of buzz.
I'll
so
take
go
all the
for it.
heat. I don't care.
Okay.
I'll tell.
Don't make fun of vegans on Twitter, I can tell you that.
They make fun of themselves.
I got over 300 responses of hate.
What?
Because you said something on here.
Not on Field
No,
Geeks.
we never.
Oh,
got
Just
that.
on my own personal Twitter.
Yeah.
Yeah. I said that, wouldn't it be great if all vegans had to go to an island? They'd go insane because they would have no one to tell that they were vegans to all the time. And poof, it would be great if all meat eaters went to an island. Or that'd be great if we could. We wouldn't have to be around people like you. Just that's all it
It
was.
would be great if meat eaters went to an island because we could feed off the land,
Right.
Yeah.
the animals,
Then
vegans will be mad at us again.
Or kill each other and just become cannibals.
Yeah.
yeah, and they're vegans. Unlike them, I can still eat them if I wanted to.
I can see our listens just dropping now.
We don't have any vegan listeners. There's no way.
If we do, we love you. It's just a joke.
Yeah,
Wink.
totally.
Mhm.
It'll never happen.
Well, I mean,
Don't worry
Kevin
about it.
Smith's vegan now, so
He's going to be. Yeah. We'll see how long it lasts.
he's the only one that counts.
Yep. If you have a heart attack, we'll
Or
take your
no,
side.
if you're Kevin Smith, that's all.
Yeah.
There you go. All right. So we got some news flash items. Wreck-It Ralph 2 trailer dropped.
Oh yeah,
What do you guys think?
it looks good.
I don't even know what that is.
You ever seen Wreck-It Ralph? No. You never seen Wreck-It Ralph? All
It's pretty good. I think you'd like it.
right, guys, we're gonna take a break. Steve's gonna watch
We're gonna
Wreck-It
go
Ralph.
watch Wreck-It Ralph. We'll be right back.
No, it's he breaks the internet. So the first one is him in this. He's a arcade game basically, and
It's like if Rampage, the game, Keep Him Alive,
Oh, okay.
with Dwayne the Rock Johnson.
but he hates who his character is because he's like this big bully that breaks the building or whatever. So he goes into all these. He's
And
trying
then
to find his way.
When they're not
in
using
life.
the game, when the game's not being played, there's like an actual life going on. So like everybody, like he lives in like a dump, while
Okay.
everybody else lives in this like tower
All right.
that he like destroys every game.
and they're eating cake. And,
Yeah, and like they don't invite him to parties and stuff. So like he goes to find his own way, like find his own game.
It's really slick. It's like through surge protectors.
Oh.
It's like a whole arena of these big plugins, and you just
Yeah.
go in like. He's
Wow.
going into all these like he went into that combat game.
It's pretty much
He
like
screwed it
Halo.
up because that's not what he's made to do. And I forgot
And like
what else.
Sonic was in it.
Yeah, it was a lot of people.
Like a lot of '80s
Yeah.
games. Trying trying
That
to
sounds
think.
pretty funny.
Yeah,
You should see it.
it's really good. It's got
a good
John C.
message.
Reilly, Sarah Silverman,
Oh, nice.
Jane Lynch.
Yes.
Is that her name? And then Jack. I can't remember his name. He's in 30 Rock, and he's a kind of like little squirrely guy.
Yeah.
And the Firefly guy, Alan Tudyk.
Oh, Tudyk, yeah.
Tudyk. Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty great.
It's good. I recommend it. But yeah, this new one, he goes into the internet, which was, predictable if you're going to do a sequel.
Yeah.
It'll be interesting.
Is that still Ed O'Neill as the arcade owner?
I think so. Pretty sure. Yeah, because, the internet's got some dark places. So
Yeah.
I don't know if they're going to because, I hate them to tell kids hey, the internet's great. It's fun and perfect. Da, 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 da. And yeah. So I mean, I know it's a Disney film. They're not going to.
I think I did see somebody broke it down and saw a little, nod to the bad reaches of the internet.
I think that's kind of important to do because you don't want to act like it's perfect. I mean, I guess arcades aren't, but mostly they are, I think.
right.
You mean the internet's not perfect?
Yeah. Hate to tell
No,
you
they're
that.
vegans there.
I'm done. Oh,
Breaking
then-
news.
Yeah, it's the worst. I'm gonna see Wreck-It Ralph 5 times.
Go for it. Avengers Infinity War gets moved up to April 27th.
Yeah. Can we stop making this news? Because it's literally a week. It might as well be May.
But it sounds good.
No.
It's going from May to April.
No, it's going a week before.
I know, but it's in April now.
Doesn't matter.
Isn't that wonderful?
No. Because it's only 3 days until May. I appreciate what they're doing, but also it wasn't sneaky or anything. Oh, Robert Downey Jr. is just gonna randomly. Do you not care about this?
The Avengers, I don't care.
Yeah.
Are you going to go see it?
I'll see it.
Yeah.
But, I mean,
Oh, you
whatever.
haven't seen Thor yet, have you?
No.
Tuesday.
No.
Everyone, Tuesday,
No.
Thor comes out.
No, keep it like that. Honestly, I mean, watch the post credits, sure, but other than that, you're good.
I'd rent it for the post credits.
Yeah,
Probably.
that's
Just
it.
rent it. We need your review on it. Do it. Yeah.
Review the post credits,
Girl.
sure, but not the movie. Yeah.
I know I'm gonna hate it. I already know that, and I hate people that say that if they haven't seen
Yeah.
something.
Mm-hmm.
But from everything I've heard, everything I've seen on it in the trailers, I mean, these are two characters that aren't meant for buddy comedies. I mean, they're
They're going
Come
for
on.
broke, though. That's why they did it.
and I'm such a
get it.
nerd though. I'm
Yeah.
a kind of a purist with my comic characters, and so when they're that far outside of the scope, it just come on, Spider-Man,
I mean,
amazing.
Yeah, and I get when people are like, why
Yeah.
can't you have why does everything have to be dark? Why can't it be fun? It's okay, I get that. But get this. Asgard is literally falling into hell.
Yeah.
And they're making jokes.
Ha!
Well, that not flashback, that
Yeah,
stupid cave sequence, that was more darker than the whole movie.
Oh,
really.
yeah.
Yeah.
Also, the flashback from Age of Ultron, or the vision that he saw in Age of Ultron.
Yeah.
I was like, this is what it should have been.
Yeah.
Everybody almost
Very
died.
dark.
Yeah, that would have
Very
been great.
dark. Yeah.
I don't know. And
I think how they looked at it was okay, the first two Thor movies weren't received the best. This is probably our last one. And then, of course, Chris Hemsworth's funny, so they're like, well, we could just...
Yeah, and the first two Thor movies, the reason I kind of liked them is they weren't just joke fests.
Yeah.
Good balance.
And one of the taglines at the, on the shelves now is the most fun you'll have at the Marvel movies or at, in theaters or whatever with Marvel. And then it's wow, that's a really backhanded compliment. You're not saying much about the movie. You're saying you're having fun with it.
Well, it'll be interesting because, the Russos are different directors.
Yeah.
So maybe Thor will come back to be
Please.
more serious.
Please, if an Avenger dies,
Don't make a
don't
joke.
make a quip. Let them grieve. It's
I don't
gonna,
have to pay him back.
It's going to be
Yeah.
fine. Yeah,
High
oh my
five.
God.
I owed him money. I mean, what the hell? Claire kind of was about Black Panther. She's like, it was really good, but you can tell it's a Marvel movie.
Really?
Some of the dialogue, I don't know. But she did love it overall. She did. She liked it better than a lot of the stuff she'd seen. But
I liked it because it
I mean,
the jokes were very subtle.
and she said that too. She just said some of the lines were cheesy here and there.
when Tony Stark pops up, it's really funny. I'm kidding. He doesn't pop up.
Like, all right, so that's another one I'm going to have to wait for video on. That's
He's his mentor. Like, oh,
Right.
no.
He comes in, he's like, I built Wakanda, actually.
Right. Yeah. You have me to thank.
I'm your real dad. I'm like, what? No. Yeah, it's still got the Marvel formula, but it's a
different,
huge
though.
step up, I think.
Yeah.
It's kind of its own thing. It could be in its own world. Kind of like the first Iron Man, it was in its own world. So
She was talking about some female character that was just a total scene stealer.
Shuri, I think.
Is that who it is? Yeah.
Tech savvy sister.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, she's gonna go places.
She's great.
Yeah, Joey thought maybe she could be the next Iron Man or something.
Well, then I thought about that,
I think
and I
that's
was
a downgrade.
Then I thought about that because like Ironheart is a big thing.
Yeah.
And I was like, well, that just leaves less room for representation.
It makes the universe a little smaller.
Yes.
Like, you got to be this person to.
Right.
Yeah, so I mean, let Shuri be, if she's going to be like,
Let her be her, right? Yeah.
well, she was Black Panther in the comics, so if there's a point where,
Which will be probably movies down the road.
Yeah.
Unless they can have more
so
than
let her
one
do
Black
that,
Panther at
let her
once.
do that, and then, bring in Riri Williams whenever, I guess.
I mean, I could see them merging that character. Like,
Nah.
that would make think
Nah.
they get a lot of backlash.
Nah.
You're the one last week. He was
I know,
like,
and then I said,
I think she should be the next Iron Man.
I know, now I say don't.
Anyway, yeah, it's good. And Infinity War, man, that's going to be, oh boy, that's a lot of characters.
has a lot of characters. It does look a little heavier than some of the prior stuff. So, I mean, I am looking forward to it.
but the Russos are doing it. I trust them.
Well, and the good thing
Civil
about it
War
is
was done right, I thought.
The good thing about it is it's not Civil War. Like, it's not a Captain America movie. It's an Avengers movie. So now they can focus on everybody as opposed to, like, trying to,
Have that be the central theme.
Yeah.
Right.
People do argue, though, that Civil War was basically Avengers 3.
Yeah.
Which
Well,
I
just
see
because
that
there are
too.
a few characters in it.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not,
Right. But it was a lot of world building. You got that prison in the ocean, and Ross is back, General Ross.
We'll probably never see that prison, though.
I don't know. Well, I guess in the comics, and I could be wrong, Steve could correct me, Reed Richards helped build that prison in the comics with some other people. So if they're going to merge, which I don't know what's going on with that, it's quite complicated, but they could introduce him that way. I don't know. But it'll be
even by
interesting.
name would be cool,
Well, they talked about maybe Doom being in Black Panther 2. Like, because
That would make sense.
Okay.
talk about
just goes-
world building. We
Yeah.
never got where's he from, Doom?
Latveria.
So we never really got that from the other movies. Like it was talked about and they shipped him there, but you just saw like a castle.
Right.
That's about it. But I thought they could have done a lot more. So Marvel could really handle it well. So, but yeah, anyway, we're all excited. We're going to get Avengers sooner. We're going to all go hand in hand.
3 days sooner.
Skip it into
3 days sooner. Not a lot sooner. All those articles saying it's coming out in April. Stop.
Well, it's true.
Well, it is, but it's also just 3 days sooner.
They do hide the date it's coming out.
Yeah.
So that's probably an indicator. Shazam.
Ooh, a week later.
Shazam, guys. Shazam! Costume was revealed, finally. Well, sort of. Kind of in a distant profile shot. And it looks traditional.
Looks like Turbo Man.
Shobo Man?
Turbo Man.
Oh, no, don't. Oh, I can't get that out of my head. I can't get it
It's
out of my head.
Turbo time!
So it looks good. I mean, it's Shazam, right?
I mean,
It's very fabric.
yeah, it looks very foamy.
So, I don't know. But a lot of people are freaking out. They're like, oh, yeah, he couldn't get in shape. Like, yeah, he got in shape. Calm down. Like, Zachary Levi isn't a scrawny dude.
Right.
No.
I don't know. I'm still leaving it up to, like, when I see an official image, it's just like,
It could be really special. Like, it's probably more targeted towards kids because the kid's the main character, right?
yeah, but that does a huge...
I'm not saying I don't want it to be like, you know,
right, but that does a huge discredit
gives
to
people
fans.
wedgies.
That gives a huge discredit to fans, though, because it's like, well, we've been growing up with these
I'm
characters.
sorry
so.
to discredit the fans.
No, it's just like, that's
I
great.
apologize.
If kids want to watch the movie, like, cool, but I don't think it should be a kid's
I mean, in
movie.
a good way, though, because it's like, what kid doesn't want to transform and beat the shit out of their bully? Not to say Shazam does that.
Probably the bully.
Oh, God.
He's like, I'm sitting high. I've got everything.
That's Black Adam.
I don't need you to have these magical powers, all right?
Listen, I'm gonna
Sit
have
your ass down and give me your lunch money.
listen. I'm gonna have to ask you to take those magical powers and just push him away. That'd be great.
You use those on me and you'll get it.
You're just sitting there with a like he gets beat up. He's just like he's got a swollen face. He's like, your neck. I'm gonna kick your ass.
So we got movie news here. Wonder Woman 2. It's not official, but leaning towards that way, I believe. Kristen Wiig's been cast as Cheetah She wasn't the
We
first
don't know that.
choice. Well, she wasn't the first choice. I guess Emma Stone was. Which, I don't know. I at first I was surprised they cast Wig, but I think she could pull it off.
I don't know what to believe anymore, honestly, because I've heard so much. She's in talks to play a villain. She's officially playing Cheetah.
Let's fantasize.
Emma-
Let's say this is real. Let's fantasize about it.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think?
She's Cheetah.
She's Cheetah.
I don't know. What am I supposed to fantasize?
I don't know. Just act like it's true. Like,
I don't know. I mean,
looks that way.
she does pretty well with serious stuff.
does
so,
she?
I mean,
I have never seen she did Skeleton Twins. Did you see that one?
No.
Ghostbusters.
No, you lost me.
Steve, have you seen Ghostbusters?
Yeah, Bill Murray.
No.
Oh,
The remake.
no.
Oh, Annihilation. Right,
Yeah,
right.
Annihilation. Yep.
It's a good Ghostbusters movie.
Sweet.
Yeah, I think she'll pull it off. Are you familiar with the Cheetah character, Steve?
Uh-huh.
Tell us about her.
She's a cheetah.
She's a cheetah.
I don't know. I hope it's just a non-comedic thing. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
She's not going to do her Target lady
Yeah,
skit with it.
but I have
Gilly.
a lot of faith in Patty Jenkins, of course. So
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I don't think that it's going to get too crazy if there is even comedic moments. But I don't know. I'm not a huge Kristen Wiig fan in general.
Really?
You don't wig out.
I don't wig out. For
Not
the wig.
even the SNL days?
Some of it was funny,
Right.
but it was almost always the same thing. She's not untalented. Don't get me wrong.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, and I don't despise her or think she's a devil. I just, wasn't enamored. So we'll see. I don't know.
Came way
Risky
out of left
choice.
field.
What's that?
Came way out of left field. It was just kind of like nobody was thinking that.
Well, it's like Jesse Eisenberg, and that turned... Oh, never mind.
It turned out pretty well.
Steve just left. Come back, Steve.
I'm reading my phone now.
That reminds me, I was in a Jay's... is it Hobby Lobby? What do they call it? Jay's around here. Anyway,
Comic book store.
it's basically Nerd Mecca. It's got all these action figures, comics, everything. I saw a Jesse Eisenberg Luther figure, and I thought of you.
Yeah.
But
Did you
then I was
burn it?
like, huh?
Did you burn it?
No. I just thought about, what if I bought this? And I'm like, yeah, I'd probably get destroyed. So,
Buy it and put it right here on the desk.
boys,
In a glass bulletproof case. Just staring at you every...
You'll have
Yeah.
to figure out the name of this place, though. I don't think I've heard of it, and I want to go now.
It's Jay's. It's at the Valley West Mall.
no, not anymore. It's actually up the street from us.
Well, screw me then.
Oh, wow.
Hancock Fabrics used to be right next to Chuck E. Cheese.
Oh, okay.
Grab a pizza, grab a figure. There you
Nice.
go.
Yeah, Hancock Fabrics.
pretty
Because
cool.
the hand would sometimes burn out on the light, and it would just be...
There's one in Council Bluffs, the Inn was out, so it's Hawcock. Was terrible.
A lot of people showed up for some reason.
Really disappointed when it was just a fabric store.
Right.
I don't want to go there. People are going to laugh at me.
We want to go to the back room.
Right. People have their
Okay.
blue or their black lights out.
Okay. Yeah. So Cheetah, she's a big villain for Wonder Woman.
Yeah, one of the
correct?
primary. Yep. Kind of the Joker to her,
Sure.
Sabretooth
Yeah.
to her Wolverine.
Does she transform from human to Cheetah?
No,
Or
she's always
that
just
way?
Cheetah.
Yeah. She's not. She doesn't transform into an actual cheetah. She's.
Just has some of
Yeah,
the.
she's
right.
just... Holy cheat.
That's her. Holy gee.
I mean, like, I can see Wig pulling it off, but she's gonna have to really train hard. Like, I don't know. It's kind of an odd cast choice, but
I hope she hears this. She's like, oh, wow. I have to train hard. I can't just wing it.
Do you know who Melissa Villasenor is? She's on Saturday Night Live.
She's fantastic.
Her Kristen Wiig impersonation is
Oh,
the
yeah.
best
Did she
thing
do one
in
last
the
night or
world.
something?
Not last night, but I've seen it before.
Really?
And
I'll have to check that out.
amazing.
I
Yeah,
think I
you can
missed it.
YouTube it. And she has her own channel from like before she was on SNL.
Oh,
Really?
Yeah, because
And,
she was on
yeah.
Vine.
Oh, she's
Like, that's where I
hilarious.
first saw her.
really,
And she was awesome.
Insanely talented.
Mhm.
Insanely. Probably my favorite one on SNL. As far
cast
as
is pretty
pure
solid
talent.
right now.
Yeah.
I think
Very
Pretty
good. But anyway, she does a great Kristen Wiig. So if you want to see how I feel about Kristen Wiig, watch her
Would
impersonation.
you rather have
of
her
it. It's
cast as
perfect.
Cheetah?
No, I don't think so.
No.
Her as Kristen Wiig as Cheetah.
Right. Yeah.
So is Cheetah? Where does Cheetah come from? Do you recall? Like,
I don't recall.
she's not Amazon, right?
I think she's from Wakanda.
Really?
No.
We're gonna merge worlds.
I think she's
New
American.
York City.
I think she is too. Yeah.
But she's playable in Injustice 2, so if you want to find out more about her, you don't really, because they don't delve into her backstory, but you could just look her up or something. I don't know where I was going with that. Go play Injustice 2. Ninja Turtles out now.
Oh, that looks so good too.
There's a part like when you kill someone or whatever, when like after the match, or no, it's like when you get to like halfway, like they'll do the little break in between, and like this big ass rat comes out and like just looks at the Ninja Turtle, whichever one you're using, and then the Ninja Turtle looks at it and just bows, and then the rat runs away. And the rat, no, it's just a rat.
Oh,
it's just a big rat, and it bows too, and it just like scurries away. What? I was like, that's amazing.
Man, those just seeing the gameplay footage of that, like, why can't we get a movie just like that? Just with a story, obviously. I don't want to just.
What are you talking about? We got the Megan Fox one.
I like some of it.
I know you do.
The second one was the most
bad.
Well, it was very close to the cartoon. Although Casey Jones was very weak. I like Steve
Which
Amell.
Cartoon?
The original
80s one?
Mm-hmm.
The campy one?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
The not good one.
Had the song at the end.
The not good one.
So anyway, Wonder Woman 2, it's taking place during 1980s Cold War, supposedly. I wonder if Cheetah's going to be some kind of experiment. The Russians
I don't know.
create.
There's been 4 different cheetahs in the comics.
I wonder if
Ah.
the Watchmen will be in it.
Ooh. Who watches them?
Wonder Woman.
Wonder Woman does.
I'm sure a lot of people will love that if they show up.
Or even just a hint.
They'll pick
or like
it.
a
They'll pick it.
small little...
Of course, HBO's doing a Watchmen.
Mm-hmm.
Is it a prequel series, do we know, or just a regular series?
I don't know what's going on.
I know, it's all over the place, but...
Because now DC's streaming service, I guess, is doing something too. So I don't know what's going on with it, but it'll be fine, probably.
So basically, we're going to have cable again, it seems, because all these streaming services will be like, hey, let's get in this package.
Cable's going to be in Deadpool 2. Or what were you saying?
I was talking about cable itself. You know how people go to these streaming services to avoid the cable bills? Well, eventually all these streaming services will have to be grouped
Right.
to a package. Hence, you're getting cable again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Channel surfing it all over again. I don't know. But Once Upon a Time in Hollywood is Quentin Tarantino's next film. Brad Pitt and Leonardo DiCaprio will star. Pitt, of course, starred in Inglourious Bastards, and Leo starred in Django Unchained.
And Inception.
Yes, this is about the 1969 Charles Manson murders. Sharon Tate will be in the movie. Not actually Sharon Tate. I knew that was going to come out wrong.
Nice.
The movie will focus on Sharon Tate.
She'll be over here and over there.
What's Roman Polanski going to do?
She'll be over here and over there and on the walls.
He can't come here to get me, so... Anyway,
if you were younger.
That reminds me, 69, Steve, what was that like in Hollywood when that broke?
It was all over the news. I mean, it was kind of the end of the innocence, and the age of peace, love, and, it kind of broke that all up.
It was brutal, man. Brutal. So it'll be interesting now, Tarantino.
Who's playing Manson? Is it Leo?
No, Leo and Brad Pitt they're going to be both actors. One's a
I thought they were going to be detectives. That would have been so cool.
That'd be cool.
Leo and Brad Pitt as that'd be like True Detective season 3.
Was that good?
True Detective?
It was good.
Yeah.
Really
Season
good.
3 was good?
Oh, it's not out yet.
Oh.
I just meant like it'd be another season.
I heard 2 was not good.
I thought it was pretty good.
Was it? All right. But anyway,
just go with what you hear.
Yeah. Oh. They're gonna play. One's gonna play an actor. One's gonna play a stunt double. Leo is, I guess, Sharon Tate's next door neighbor. So, yeah, that'll be interesting. I don't know if it'll be told out of, out of sync or whatever.
No.
But this is the movie before, and Steve's very excited for this, before Tarantino's Star Trek film.
Mm-hmm.
So we await that.
I can't gauge. I can't tell if he's actually excited or not. But.
And that will also star Sharon Tate.
I like Tarantino, but
just the
Star Trek.
Yeah.
What?
It could be cool.
How many F-bombs is the captain going to throw down?
It's like Tarantino making a Sesame Street movie.
Right.
It depends on how you spell phasers.
Hey, motherfucker!
Well done, Joe.
Thank you.
For someone who's so groggy, you're kind of on your game today.
I'm just waking up.
He's hungover. Hard night drinking, right?
Mm-hmm.
Zima.
Mm-hmm.
The Crow Reborn So this is a Sony film. Of course, this is a remake. Well, it's mostly inspired by the 89 comic book, but a lot of people will view it as a remake of the original film in 94 that starred Brandon Lee, the late great Brandon Lee.
Playing Eric Draven as
Yes.
the Crow. Yep.
On this set, I'm being serious here. Let's make sure all the guns are put away when they're not being used, because we don't want to deal with that. That was terrible.
Again. Yeah, it was tragically Brandon Lee was shot for real. It was equivalent of a real bullet, but it was a prop gun or whatever they call it, and I guess they forgot to empty the casing or something.
Something like that. Something like it went through like a bag or something. Like,
yeah,
the way it went off, and like,
it's the scene where
conspiracy.
Yeah.
Do you believe in the curse?
I do.
What was the curse?
The Lee family? Like, do you think there's an organization, or it's just like more of a mythological type of?
The Triads are insanely famous for killing their target and their firstborn son.
Really?
Yeah.
Interesting.
That's what they do.
So you don't think it's a family curse? You just think it's like sins of the father?
Yeah,
type of
I don't
thing.
think it's a curse at all.
Okay.
I can think of someone who might.
He was in Rapid Fire, though. I'm sure there's a lot of guns on that set.
Yeah. That movie.
And you know what? I mean, I'm probably insane and totally wrong, but at the same time, there's a lot that makes sense to it.
Yeah.
So I'm not big on the, I mean, I'm not hitting Area 51 up for aliens and, anything like that.
It's not 51. It's like 52,
Is
I
it
think.
now?
Yeah. 51's a myth, yeah.
Yeah, but...
Yeah, it's a fake site. And
I mean,
the
Bruce
real one's
Lee,
underground.
it was very public how angry he made the Chinese guys.
Oh, right,
because
he taught martial arts to Americans, right?
That, and, the film piece going to America and taking away that money from China. And,
oh, wow, yeah.
So there was a lot of...
Yeah, that makes sense.
There was a lot of stuff there, and they weren't pleased, and, So some people say that Bruce Lee was drugged to have that happen to him and die, and... some people don't, and so it's hard to know what to believe, but, in this world, things like that aren't so far out of the realm of possibility.
Right. If you look at, who he, if he didn't have any of that in his life, then, you'd simply say, it was a drug overdose. Wow. He did.
And the Brandon Lee thing, man, I mean, when I saw when The Crow came out, I'd already seen Rapid Fire around 194,000 times. I mean, this guy was just awesome. I mean, it's a fun movie. It's brutally stupid. I mean, it's not going to win any awards for great stories and plots.
Right.
But you want a fun, butt-kicking movie, I mean, Rapid Fire was just great. And, Brandon Lee just chews up scenery. He's, he was amazing.
He was. I remember,
it was really unfortunate.
I mean, I was very young when The Crow came out, but I still remember all the, the tragedy of him dying on set. And I remember watching, it was just weird. It was like the first time I think they were challenged to finish a film without the star. Yeah. And I think they used some early CG in some scenes. Of course, the stunt double. I think a lot of rooftop scenes shot from afar. Yeah. You can tell it's a stunt double.
Yep.
It was a good movie for its time, and it got you closer to the 89 feel of Batman, sort of, the darkness, because it was starting to go a little lighter.
Without the camp, right.
Right.
Yeah. I just watched it for the first time a couple years ago, and I was this is great.
It holds up real well.
Like, yeah, it could very well take place like in, right now. Like, that's what I thought. Like,
True.
Take away smartphones. I'm like, this seems like right now.
Yeah, you had Ernie Hudson as the cop, and it was very artsy.
Yeah,
it's a very good film.
I like the dark. It kind of felt noir-y bit.
Oh yeah,
a bit because it was so dark and rained like all the time.
Yeah, I
was like, this is awesome.
The villains were like over the top, but in a good way.
Right.
Speaking of Mafia Across the Seas, have you guys heard of this new movie, The Outsider, with Jared Leto and all the backlash it's getting? So he plays, an American, obviously, but I think he was like abandoned in Japan or something to where he wound up over there. And then he became one of the Yakuza.
Oh.
It looks pretty good. Looks like a good action movie. I don't know exactly what to expect other than he's going to shoot some fools.
Right.
But he and the movie are getting backlash for whitewashing. I don't think people understand what whitewashing is.
Right.
Because he is not playing an Asian man. He's playing
an American who went to go and he just did that.
Yeah. because that's where life led him. It's not like he chose to do that.
He wasn't cast as Bruce Lee.
Right.
Yeah, oh
You
my
know,
God.
seriously.
Yeah.
That's what whitewashing is.
Yeah.
Vegans.
It's the same. It's Iron Fist all over again.
Yeah.
Because one, you're saying that it's whitewashing when it's not.
No. At all.
Two, you're saying that only Asian people can be like represented in that media, which is one, not a media you want to be represented in because it's a gang, it's a mob.
Mm-hmm.
But you're saying like, white people or whoever can't be that, can only be one race.
Or every Asian knows martial arts, things like that. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
It's all over the place.
Exactly.
All over the place.
And, it's a Netflix movie, so I don't know how good it's going to be. I'm just going to watch it and just expect the action and be like, okay, cool. But I'm tired of everybody throwing up arms because it's whitewashing or whatever.
But Joey, you're not saying these people are overreacting, right?
What?
All these people going against, the backlash. They're not overreacting, are
Going
they?
against the backlash?
No, I mean going against what you just said.
Yes.
Yes?
I think they are overreacting.
Oh, okay.
Just a little bit. Am I wrong in that?
Yeah. No, I'm kidding.
Okay.
No.
I don't know. I mean, I do agree that we need to find more roles for people of color, but I don't know. This argument doesn't really fit.
It doesn't.
Here. For the whitewashing argument anyways doesn't fit here necessarily.
Mm-hmm.
Did you have Chinese food? Come on. Stop appropriating their culture.
Well,
Oh, you can cut
Iron
this out if it
Fist-
sounds too bad.
Iron Fist.
But it's kind of, you're right. I mean, that's not the intent.
Yeah.
If there was intent like that, I totally get it,
Mm-hmm.
Honestly,
Karate Kid.
the Scarlett Johansson, Ghost in the Shell stuff.
Yeah.
I'm down with that.
Yeah.
I agree completely.
Yeah.
That was, it's not how I had to cast the film,
Mm-hmm.
So I totally get that. And I support it when it's right.
Or
But
Mickey
just
Rooney.
to do it right.
Mickey Rooney in what was that movie?
Oh my gosh. Yeah. Oh boy, that was bad.
Jeez.
Breakfast at Tiffany's.
Sure.
Jerry Lewis, and any time he made fun of Asian people. I mean,
gosh.
are you kidding me? So there's a million examples of actual stuff you can get up in arms over, and I'll join up with you, right?
Right.
But something like this is just moronic.
It's overkill. It's overkill.
Yeah.
It's the same. I mean, again, it's the same how I felt with Iron Fist because it's like that's who it was in the comics. This is what makes the character interesting. That it wasn't just a normal.
And the people doing it are idiots, abject stupidity.
Well, an outsider learning from a different culture,
That's what it's called, The Outsider.
I
Why
know.
don't people get about this? I'm not saying you. I'm saying why don't people
It's
get
the
this?
title.
But I'm saying that concept is fascinating because if you just had people who grew up in the culture, it'd probably be boring. You need something injected into that.
That's why Karate Kid was so good.
Right, and a white guy didn't teach him karate, did he? It wasn't even karate.
It was
What I heard.
whatever.
Mr. Miyagi sold out. Teaching karate to a
You
white
think that
kid.
Cobra Kai show? They're gonna go in why he died.
I think they'll go into how it's bad. It's going to be very bad. It's going to be a very bad show.
You think so?
Yes.
It actually looks kind of.
It's YouTube Red. Nothing good comes out of YouTube
Well, I'm not gonna
Red.
pay for it. Yeah.
Is it really YouTube Red?
Yes.
I'm pretty sure it's
Oh
a
my
YouTube.
God.
Watch the trailers though. They
There's
don't
no
look that
offense
bad.
to Ralph
They don't
Macchio.
look
There's
that
no
bad.
offense to Billy Zapp.
Hey, YouTube, stop asking me if I want to pay for this
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
and sign up
yes.
for YouTube Red.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's got the two original guys. That's great. But other than that,
There is a cool in the second.
or are they going to
trailer-
bring Miyagi back in a hologram or
Right.
something? I don't care.
Maybe him and Sharon Tate can come back in. And,
She faked her death.
right.
Yeah, it'd be interesting.
She fake getting stabbed.
I don't
while
think it's.
pregnant.
I don't think it's the worst.
Ooh,
Thing.
wow. Ooh. Ah.
Was she pregnant?
Yeah.
Oh, see, I just started
was that a
something
thing?
to save my skin. Huh?
Was that a thing? Was she
What?
pregnant?
Yes.
She was.
Oh.
It was Roman
Very-
Polanski's
very
child.
pregnant.
Oh, yeah.
He was overseas filming whatever, and this happened.
Yeah,
It's terrible.
Filming,
it was the worst.
Oh gosh, yeah.
diddling.
But anyway, getting back to The Crow.
Oh, right.
Jason Momoa stars in this
Yeah.
part as Eric Draven, which I
They'll probably
He's gonna.
It's gonna.
Yeah, you didn't know that?
I did not know who was
yeah.
starring in it. That is amazing.
It's probably gonna be
Just like Aquaman.
the memes will probably start. It'll probably be Crow Bro or because
I dig it.
he's Aqua
Yeah.
he's Aqua Bro right now. So Crow Bro, whatever. Probably still have. You think he'll like cut the hair just like Brandon?
No, he's gonna look just like Aquaman. Same costume, everything.
Hey, can we put the makeup on you? No.
Can we have a bat so I can say, "Oh, like a bat"? I dig it. Yeah,
He's awesome.
Oh my gosh, have you? I mean, it's going off tangents. This is all about tangents, but have you seen Honest trailer of Justice League?
Mm-hmm.
Like some of it pissed me off,
Yeah.
but some of it was merited.
Yeah.
Yeah, Rocker, dude. Like, I think the Aquaman movie is toning it down a lot. It's a different take, but yeah,
I don't know why. I mean, it's the conversation we've had before of like if a character doesn't seem that strong of like. Like if it doesn't seem like it would translate well, then you can definitely change aspects of it.
True.
And they did. And now people are like, "Oh, he's too much of a rocker." It's like, no, that's pretty cool actually. That I like that.
Well, it makes it more interesting because Aquaman has a bad rap.
Well, also, yeah, and also he seems like he's a broken person who's trying to like find his way, and I think that's people can resonate with that.
right,
And it doesn't help.
and you
him.
can allow a film to go down that path, and then the
Yeah.
next film you can change that path, which WB
Yeah.
doesn't understand. So
And then Jason Momoa cut his hair, dye it blonde. Go
Yeah,
for
and
it.
become so bland that his title
Blonde
gets
washing.
canceled like 94 times during the years. You
Yes.
know? Yeah.
that's blonde washing, Joey.
Mm-hmm.
It's not right. So yeah, I think you do a good Eric Draven. Of course, people are going to be very attached to Brandon Lee's take, but
have you guys seen Frontier on Netflix?
I have it
No.
in my list. I have not watched it
Pretty-
yet.
I just watched first. I watched the first season. Might have been a year ago now, but it's pretty good. He's really good in it. He plays the son of an American and a Native American, and trying to get revenge on the man who killed his family. It's really well done, I think.
Nice.
For being such a, I want to say low budget because like they don't do anything really over the top except
Right.
for like fire.
Mhm.
But it's like old colonial America, and he is just so cool in it because he's just this big wolf of a dude.
he's huge. But what's funny is he was on like Baywatch Hawaii. He was kind of a scrawny kid back
Yeah.
then. I mean, he was like a young man, but it's like so weird for him to just be gigantic now.
He was in Bullet in the Head with Sylvester Stallone.
I never saw that.
I saw it a few months ago. It was a good action movie. He was
it?
a good villain. He
Yeah.
because it was just like Khal Drogo's son was grew up to be a mafia hitman or whatever.
Nice.
But yeah, no, pretty much everything Momoa's in I can watch.
And I'm saying that I'm not trying to pick on him, but because a lot of people pick on him for this, does he have range
No.
to change his acting?
Oh.
Like in Game of Thrones, Frontier, is it different or is it kind of like the same type of
Well, Frontier, he's a lot more
stoic?
stoic.
Mhm.
Like he's got to be serious because like obviously his motives are his family was killed, so he has to get revenge. So he's not like cracking jokes like he was in Justice League or anything. So he's good there. And like, I mean, Crow is literally him getting revenge for his own murder.
I think that's gonna see where his acting range falls.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I mean, he's done a lot of action type stuff, and even with Game of Thrones, while that was still a completely different character,
Mhm.
there was still physical and intimidating aspects to all of his stuff, and so it'll be interesting to see what the Crow is like. But I mean, I think I'm
They
on the
should put him in-
bandwagon. I like him.
Yeah.
They should put him in the original costume, like with Brandon.
Have him rip the trench coat.
with Brandon Lee's like sizes, so he's just like hulking out. Because if I saw that coming down an alley, I'd be, oh my god, sorry, I'm so sorry, I'm so sorry, I'm so sorry.
I didn't do anything, but I'm sorry anyway.
That movie is, a lot of people are like, oh, the original is overrated or whatever. But man, just the scene of him
You're overrated.
having
Yeah.
coming back to life, like coming out of the grave and having the flashbacks, like he doesn't understand what's going on.
People say the first one's overrated, like the second one.
Oh my gosh.
Probably. I'm sure that's so.
That's advice we can give everyone. I think is just
Your
watch-
mom's overrated.
Dude, we have the same mom.
I wasn't looking at you,
Oh.
idiot.
Okay. Yeah, the original, it just I lost my train of thought.
So yes, I think Momoa will be great.
Yeah.
I can't wait to see. Because do we know if it's going to be like a shot for shot remake or is it?
No,
like-
I don't think so.
All right.
It'll be
Well, I mean, they have to have the resurrection scene though, so like
of
Yeah.
course
seeing
Yeah.
him, that'll probably be cool. Seeing him coming
Yeah.
through the. If I were like a
Yeah.
if I My man. If I worked at the cemetery, I'd probably like help him get out. I was like, yeah, man, go get your revenge, dude.
Cyborg and Flash dig him up.
Yeah.
Right.
But no, I'd help him out. I'd be like, dude, help, like, give me a second. Go get your revenge, man. You got it. I'd like cheer him on.
That'd be like the worst.
I'd be the sidekick. I'd give you
that scene.
I'd give you
It'd
the
be so
sidekick.
bad. Hey man, yeah, go get
Like
revenge, man.
he's fighting him. I'm just in the back, like, yeah,
He hoists the shovel over his shoulders.
revenge.
Do. Hey man,
But I'm
you died.
I'm so like airheaded that they're like, you're my sidekick now. What's your name? I'm just like, my name's Joey. What do you think it was? It says right here on my cemetery workman.
Cut. Take 5.
Come on, Zack Snyder, because he's gonna
There
direct.
for some reason. Got nothing to do with it. Oh my God. Yeah, you know, I think with him starring in it, it's got enough appeal there. It's a remake, but I mean, like we said, that's what I was going to say. The other Crow movies, don't watch them. Just watch the first original one.
Yeah.
They just ran that into the ground. But anyway, they had a TV show too.
Yeah,
So
go check it out. I mean, I've come to the point where it's like, if they're gonna remake something, at least remake good things. Like, or
I think
things,
that's the problem though. They
or
are
things that
remaking
necess-
good things.
Huh?
You mean remake bad things
or just stuff that like could use, like Power Rangers. Like that was something that like the show's really not like going anywhere. I haven't heard anything about it. I know it's still running, but I haven't heard.
There's something new now about
Yeah.
it. But whatever.
So like that, I was like, that was awesome. That was a good example of a remake that I'm okay with.
Because the remake actually is more, I think, towards adults. Maybe.
Yeah, mhm.
You know, like, I think Steve would like it. You never saw it, right?
Mm-mm.
You should see it.
Watch
I think
it,
You'd
Steve.
like it.
I thought the previews looked pretty sweet on it.
It's
to be
pretty
honest with you.
good.
It is. And I think in those cases, yeah. If you're taking like a kid's concept, yeah. Or like a continuation, that's what I really support. Like the Blade Runner.
Yeah.
That was very well done.
So yeah, remake bad things is what I meant to say. If you're gonna remake anything at all,
Right.
like if there's a Breakfast Club remake,
Well, there kind of has been.
Hmm?
Kind of has been.
like what?
Well, like aspects of it, like the Power
Well, no, I'm talking
Rangers,
about a
things
full
like that.
reboot, like a full.
Right, that'd be really stupid.
Yeah.
Unless it's their kids, which would be weird. Like, hey, we just happened to, our parents were in here
No.
30 years ago.
John Hughes would roll over in his grave.
Exactly.
You would.
I think those are the parts of untouchable Hollywood, especially John Hughes movies. Like all of them, don't touch them.
Yeah, that man really was talented. It's a shame that I think he just got burned out. 'Cause
Yeah.
rightfully so. He did so many movies.
Mhm.
He was.
He brought us the Rat Pack or the Brat Pack.
He wrote Home Alone just from the seeing Macaulay Culkin,
Home
John
Alone.
Candy, and Uncle Buck. He wrote that just for him. So yeah, great talented guy. Yeah. Offhand, is there any bad movies you could think would be great for a remake? Another chance to be good. Green Lantern's probably Steve's maybe.
Yeah, for
Probably
sure.
Green Lantern.
There's one.
Yeah.
Excellent
Starring,
example.
Oh, starring.
who?
Starring
Just do the main. You don't have to do like
Chris Pine.
Right.
nice
That's cool. Although, is it Arnie Hammer?
Army.
Army. I always get
Because
that
his
wrong.
name is Armand.
That's been a big rumor he was going to be Hal Jordan, which
Oh,
I
yeah.
think he still could be if they're casting, if they're interested. But I think he'd
Yeah,
be
that'd
good.
be
Just remember his name is actually Armand Hammer.
I know, I should remember that. His family owns the company.
So bizarre.
What about the villain dude? The mustache dude.
Keep Sinestro.
Yes. Although he's going to be in Shazam as a different
Nope.
villain.
Keep
I'm
him.
just saying, he can play two villains.
He
I
can,
guess.
yeah.
If Chris Pine can play two characters,
They're
why
not going
can't?
to.
No, but
you know what? You're right. I forgot about Steve Trevor. Crap.
Although,
I need to go back
John
to the drawing
Stewart?
board.
could they? Could
Yeah,
they?
There you go.
Could they connect
No.
Steve Trevor with Hal Jordan through ancestry?
Teens. Oh,
No.
Like he's his great nephew, grandson.
I don't know.
they do like a fusion dance.
Because-
Hut.
yeah, I'd love to see a John Stewart Green Lantern movie too. That'd be sweet.
That'd be cool.
I'm still pulling for Amenadiel from
Lucifer.
Yeah,
Yeah.
from Lucifer.
I
think
am too.
He's great.
Amazing.
What about you, Joe? Bad movie that could get remade.
Shape of Water could probably use a good remake.
It's not that bad.
It's pretty bad.
Oh, it's not.
Um, I'd probably go for Ninja Turtles.
Which one?
All of them.
Any one of
All
them?
of them? The original's good. The original's dark as shit. They crushed Shredder in a garbage compactor.
Okay.
Casey Jones just whistled after he hit the
Okay,
switch.
then 99% of Ninja Turtles movies I want to see remade. Sorry, I forgot the one movie that
Of the 100.
Yeah.
You're forgiven.
Hey guys, let's not use our weapons this time. What about beef jerky links or whatever? Shwa, 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 shwa. That's what he used in the Secret of the Ooze because he couldn't use their nunchucks.
The new Ninja Turtles animation?
No, nobody has.
No, I'm saying, have you seen what they look like?
What?
Raphael doesn't have size anymore. He has like these wooden.
Good. That was the only good thing about those movies is that they were actually mutant. Like they were super jacked and they could throw their bodies into like tanks and take them out. I was like, that's awesome.
Mm-hmm.
That's so cool to me.
Yeah.
Other than that, screw it.
Super jacked.
Get these
Nothing against. I probably, if I ever watch the second one, it'll only be for Stephen Amell.
But he was a weak Casey Jones.
Okay, Casey Jones is weak anyways.
Gotta wear that mask.
Okay, he did.
He's a vigilante character. I'm gonna rake rollerblades.
What?
I'm gonna make.
I'm a rake.
I'm a rake. I'm gonna make rollerblades out of these. He's like, I'm doing arts and crafts right now. It's Bebop and Rocksteady.
Yeah, I never saw the movie.
You never did, but you're like, oh, I think Stephen Amell's pretty good.
I'm saying if I ever watch the movie,
Yeah,
I'm gonna watch for Stephen Amell. I never said I saw it.
All right,
Idiot.
all right. I'm gonna remake this episode. Anyway,
Good.
good.
I'm your host, Josh.
No one will ever hear that. Sorry, I just got distracted. I honestly did. All right,
It's like
I've got a lot on my mind.
what's that movie with Anna Faris where she remembers people's names by like
Samantha.
The beach
Josh.
bunny.
House Bunny.
Yeah, that was good.
Josh.
Cinderella. That was actually a good movie.
I'm Josh.
Hugh Hefner was in that before he died. R.I.P.
Cool.
R.I.P.
Was he
everybody.
a creepy perv too?
Yeah, Hugh Hefner.
Awesome. Let's move on. Glad
All
he's
right.
dead.
Joey, take it away. Oscars.
That was such a throwaway comment. Josh didn't even hear it.
What?
I said, okay, cool. Moving on. Glad he's dead.
God.
What? He was a
That's worse
freak.
than my Sharon Tate, isn't it?
What?
My Sharon Tate hiccup?
Oh, you weren't making fun of her though. You weren't
No, I
saying glad
wasn't.
she's dead.
What?
You weren't saying glad she's dead.
No, I was not. No, you're right.
I was saying glad he's dead
Right.
because he's a freak.
All right. Oscars.
All right. So, if everybody has been paying attention, the Oscars are tonight.
Oh, my gosh.
We're filming on the Oscar day.
We're on the red carpet.
We're less than, it's 11 o'clock right now. So Oscars start later. I don't know what time they start. Do they start like 7 or something?
7
Yeah, for
Central.
like 8 hours
7.
now.
So yeah, probably 8 hours from now. We're just going to cover, some of the big, topics. We got Best Actress, Best Actor, and Best Picture. Real quick, want to shout out a couple movies in, different categories.
Shape of Water.
No, that actually got canceled.
Shape of
Blade
Water
Runner 2049, Best
Yes.
Cinematography
Yes.
and Best Production Design. I think that
Yes.
should probably win at least cinematography because, like, that looked great.
What's it up against?
It is up. Glad you asked.
That's a good question.
Hey, how many viewers we got?
Darkest-
We're off the air. Oh,
Darkest Hour, which I just watched this week.
I like that movie.
It was okay. I watched it at like 2.35 speed, so like it only lasted like 45 minutes. I was like,
What?
because I had to go to work. But I want to watch these movies before.
Millennial.
I mean, okay, yeah, that's factually right.
Yeah.
Like, at least I'm not racist.
What? I'm not racist.
Not a racist millennial. What else is it? Oh, cinematography, Dunkirk, which I thought that was a pretty good cinematography, but like if
Blade
you-
Runner's still eons better.
Yeah.
Roger Deakins, I think, did Blade Runner. That guy is amazing.
Mudbound, which I still haven't seen. I think that's on Netflix though.
Yes.
Is that the only? I think that's one of the only Netflix things that's up
Yeah.
for
I
any
haven't seen Mudbound.
awards. But I want to see Mudbound, and then
Shape of Water.
Shape of Stupid is up for. So that'll probably, if that wins any, like, if that beats cinematography, if that beats Blade Runner, I'm gonna be so pissed.
I mean, Joey's not going to watch it either way. He's going to be pissed.
Watch what?
That's not, you're going to say, I'm not going to watch the Oscars again. Like, you don't watch them now.
I'm watching them tonight. I don't got nothing else to do. So I'm going for Blade. I want Blade Runner to win at least one of those.
I just saw it again. I bought it finally, and it's a beautiful movie. Like,
It looks great.
Great.
I mean, it's very slow still. Like I saw it twice.
Isn't the original slow, though?
Yeah, no,
Yeah,
they're
it
both very
is.
slow because they're neo noir and they're just like.
And I love slow. I do.
Yeah.
I just am a fan of it, you know. But
What'd you call it? You called it something unique when you saw it. Like, it was art, some kind of
I
art
remember
porn
what
or
I said,
something.
but it's like every scene was a piece of art almost. You know,
beautiful.
every shot. You know,
Yeah.
and it was just it's
The
amazing.
tech.
It looked kind of like a graphic novel just
Yeah.
put on the screen.
He believed that car could fly. He believed it was actually functional. Like, it just, that scene where it gets cut off.
I could
and
watch
it's
the
like,
whole thing.
I remember someone
beautiful movie.
was I can't remember if it was about Blade Runner 2049 or like another movie, but someone was saying like, oh, product placements are getting so out of hand. And then somebody showed the screenshot from the original Blade Runner with that big ass Coca-Cola sign. You're like, shut up.
Right.
All right. Best actress. We got Sally Hawkins from Shape of Water. Didn't say a word. Cause she's mute in the movie.
Right, but...
Oh, she sang no, actually. Margot Robbie for I, Tonya. I think she's probably a good contender for that.
Yeah.
That was an excellent movie. And I'd never seen like an interview with Tanya Harding or anything before, so I didn't know how she acted. But from what I saw in the movie, it was pretty good. Did you see I,
she's a
Tonya?
character.
I haven't seen the movie yet, but yeah, I mean, she's insane, literally.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
You remember that time?
Oh,
I
yeah.
do too. Like when supposedly she didn't know about it. I don't
Yeah.
know.
I thought it was pretty cool. Have you guys seen it?
No,
You
I've
haven't
seen previews and stuff. Allison Janney, I heard.
Well, this
is
isn't really a
good.
spoiler, but like towards the end, everybody's leaving her boyfriend's house, and like he's got the TV on, and like all the news things are like going on to the next thing because the O.J. Simpson thing just happened.
right.
and
Yeah,
he's got it
yeah.
on the news. I was like, that's a pretty cool. Just like the Post ended with the
Yeah.
Watergate. I was like, this is
Right.
this is such a good way to advance, like obviously history, but like. You know, I know they're not going to make a sequel. I'm just like, that's a cool way to.
Well, even if
that's
they
a good
don't,
ending.
you could watch the OJ miniseries.
Yeah,
that
yeah,
they did, and
yeah.
it's kind of a cool
Or the
connection.
documentary, or like the 5 movies that they made about it. I'm
That's
sure.
like Darkest Hour. You could go into Dunkirk. After
Yeah.
that. I mean,
Yeah.
it's so cool. But yeah, go
you
ahead.
can watch
sorry.
at 2.35 speed. No, seriously, I understood everything that was going on in Darkest Hour when I watched it at that speed. I had subtitles on. I knew exactly what was happening, and I thought,
But your mind can't rest between sentences, right? Because they're just.
I don't know if it's with me. I don't know if, like, I'm not trying to say like I'm a better human or anything.
You're a prodigy.
I can watch videos at 2 times speed and like get everything that's going on. 'Cause I don't know if I'm just like the Flash or something, but like I can pick it up. I can pick it up and be like, okay, cool. Because I knew everything that was going on in this movie.
Yeah.
And I mean, I've done it before, so don't try it at home. I'm just saying, like, that's what I did and I got it.
My head.
I don't know
hurts.
about Gary Oldman for Best Actor.
Really?
It's because I don't know.
Well, we're on actress right now, though, right?
I know. I'm just saying,
Okay,
like, I don't. Okay, we'll get into that later.
Yeah.
We got Meryl Streep for The Post, which I don't know about that.
She's not gonna win. She did great. She just won too many.
She just
Oscar rules.
For me, it seemed like she was just kind of Meryl Streep in a wig. Like she didn't seem like
It's not her fault. I think every damn movie she does, even that stupid. Well, it wasn't really stupid, but
Mamma Mia.
Into the forest we go, or whatever it was called.
Into the Woods.
Yes,
You saw it. You know exactly.
I did
what
see it. It was
it's
the
called.
first movie I saw. At
Into
Flicks.
the forest or whatever. You're like singing the
That's a
song in your
long
head.
movie. No,
Into the woods. Dun, dun. I've never
Anyway,
seen it.
they're like, yeah, she's nominated for that. I'm like,
Is it long?
I thought it was.
It's like an hour.
I didn't enjoy it that much, but go ahead. Sorry.
Oh.
Hold me.
We got Saoirse Ronan from Lady Bird, which is a great movie.
She's funny too.
She's good.
She's good on SNL.
Yeah, I don't know. I hope.
Have you seen Lady Bird?
Yeah, I just said it was good. Mitch.
I'm sorry, guys.
I
didn't
saw
take
it,
my cocaine
I saw it a
this
while
morning.
ago. I think I saw it like late December, maybe early January.
Is it overrated, or do you think people are just saying that because, like, oh, it's so much praise? It's
Who
just
said it was
stupid?
overrated?
A lot of people have said it's just a common coming of age film. It's really nothing special. That's what they're saying.
I mean, I think it's important for, it's important because like I could relate to a lot of it because like her and her mom were kind of like at odds between where she wanted to go to college, what she wanted to do with her life.
Yeah.
Her family was like kind of poor, or not poor, but like they had to watch their spending.
Yeah.
So like a lot of relationships, and
Sure.
like at one point she has a boyfriend. Do you guys care if I spoil it?
Go ahead.
So like,
When did she become a bird?
at the end, she
Sweet.
grows one wing, and she's like, "I'm on my way."
She flies into a propeller. Go
Yeah.
ahead.
Well, actually, she breaks her arm in the first like 10 minutes of the movie.
Whoa, what?
Because like she's like in the car with her mom, and like they start fighting or whatever.
She got out the window and they
She
hit a
jumps
truck.
out. No, she jumps out the car.
What?
Because she's like doesn't want to be in the car anymore. I was like,
Oh, she pulled a Steve Carell from
from
Crazy
Stupid Love. But like she broke her arm. But no, so like
Jesus,
halfway
she's
through the
gonna die.
movie, she gets a boyfriend, and then like things are going, somewhat great, and you're like, wow, I wonder where this is going. And then like they're at a bar or like a club or something, and they could go to use the bathroom, but the line's too long at the ladies, so they go to the men's. And as soon as they open the door, her boyfriend's making out with another guy. So yeah, she has to deal with her boyfriend like pretty much coming out of the closet a little bit.
Right.
And then she, it's not common, I don't think, because like so much happens to where you're like, I don't believe this actually happened in high school.
Mhm.
Like I can't believe that. I don't know. Maybe it was just me because I didn't like hang out with people or whatever. But no, I don't. I think she's a good contender. Her and Margot Robbie are probably my two biggest. Oh, also Frances McDormand for 3 Billboards
She'll
Outside.
probably win.
She's probably gonna get
She's
it.
won
to
like
be honest.
every award for it.
She's probably gonna get it. Her character is so strong and just a badass.
So you agree with it then?
What?
You think it's like she deserves it? Like no other person.
Has she won an Oscar before?
Well, she was in Fargo. I think she has. I just
If she
can't remember
hasn't,
which
then I'd
film.
like to see her win. But
Yeah.
if she has, then like I'd like to see either Margot or Saoirse win.
Right.
That's not me discrediting her performance. I thought 3 Billboards was fantastic. Have you guys seen it yet?
No, have not.
It's so good. I think it might still be at Floor Cinema.
Okay.
Or it might be at like Johnston, like Winsong or Cobblestone. I'm not sure. But if you have a chance, check out 3 Billboards. It's wonderfully told. The ending's a little whatever. But it's a great movie, I
If
think.
you have a Voodoo account, I think they're offering a lot of the Oscar nomination
Oh yeah, there you go.
for like $1
Oh, nice.
to rent. So yeah,
I'm sure Floor is actually like doing all the Oscar Best Pictures for.
they usually have.
My guess is they'll have them for the next week or so.
Right.
Just
Oh, yeah,
so people
yeah,
can go check out, what's going on.
Well, they usually do an Oscar presentation, I think, too.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to do that some year, but yeah.
Best
So, yeah, she'll
actor
probably
in a
win.
leading role,
Mhm.
Timothy Chalamet. I still haven't seen Call Me by Your Name. I'm gonna watch it later today.
he's the kid in it.
yeah,
Right? Okay.
probably at 2.35 speed. Just because I got other stuff to watch. I got to get ready for I got to get my suit on.
Roll out your carpet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Joey, shut up!
I'm busy. I'm
hosting!
The only thing about I'm Jimmy Kimmel now. The only thing about that movie is I'm sure you guys know it's Arm and Hammer.
Yeah.
Like it's Armie Hammer. He's like
Yeah.
30 something, and Timothy Chalamet plays like a 16-year-old kid, and they fall in love.
Whoa.
Yeah, that's the only thing I'm like, because like I don't know. I'm trying to remember like.
Was
if
he
there's any
playing a 30?
No wonder
in the
he's
movie?
nominated for an
Yeah,
Oscar.
he plays.
Sorry. Making fun of Hollywood.
Anyways, Daniel Day-Lewis for Phantom Thread. I still haven't seen this movie. Probably won't.
sure he did fantastic.
Sure, he was.
He's not going to get it.
It's Daniel Day-Lewis. I mean,
done.
it's whatever.
He's got like 3 Oscars. I think he's done.
Gary Oldman for
Yes.
Darkest Hour.
Fuck yeah.
Sure, I guess. I mean, I thought he was okay. It didn't really blow me away. I was like, yeah, that's Gary Oldman playing Winston Churchill. I wasn't like, oh my god, this is the best performance. I mean, I also wasn't really like, I saw Dunkirk already, so I feel like I'd already seen Darkest Hour.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I mean, if you have any input, like, have you seen any of these movies?
I haven't seen any of them.
Wow.
Well,
Racist.
What's really great?
Jeez.
Everything's racist. What's really great about King's Speech, Darkest Hour, and Dunkirk? That's basically a trilogy right there.
Oh yeah.
Because it's really
Love the King's Speech.
Yes. So this is like kind of
King's Peach.
that's a Tim
Is
Burton.
Is that the
movie.
prequel? Is that the prequel to James and the Giant?
Yes, Tim Burton.
That's the
produced
porn
that.
version
Oh,
of
no.
the King's
It was
Speech.
directed by Joel Schumacher.
Nice.
Yeah, it was pretty cool. Anyway, yeah, those
Michael
3
Bay.
movies are really like perfect to go together.
So does Ben Mendelsohn play Colin Firth's character, or is that 2 different?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Yep, exactly. They didn't really go. I mean, he started a little bit, and I know that there was some.
He's
dialogue.
King George the what?
I don't know.
Fart.
He was Queen Elizabeth's father.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I think he's going to win it just because he's. They love people who get made up and that not look like themselves.
Yeah.
Not to say that those people don't give a good performance. Charlize Theron definitely did in Monster.
Yeah.
Made her ugly basically, and she was great.
Charlize Theron Johnson.
There you go. But yeah, no, for the dialogue he had to convey through all that, he had to make that work, right? And I thought he did a great job. Of course, I haven't seen all the other films, but off what I saw, I think he's going to get it.
Next up, we got Denzel Washington for Roman J. Israel Esquire. I've heard good things about it. I just don't know much about that.
I've heard the movie isn't the greatest, but his performance is really
sure.
good. Yeah.
He's always great.
Yeah. I was kind of surprised he didn't win for Fences last year.
Right.
So has he won an Oscar? I'm sure he has.
Oh yeah, he's won supporting for Glory, and he also won
Yeah.
for Training Day.
Yeah. So if he wins, that'd be cool. But my pick is Daniel Kaluuya from Get Out. Kaluuya.
Really?
Yes, I know it's the
crying scenes are pretty good.
It's a long shot. Plus, I want Get Out to win Best Picture, so I know both of those are very.
Have you seen Get Out, Steve?
far-fetched.
Oh man,
Racist.
I was gonna say this. Sink. That scene was powerful.
No, that movie's fantastic.
Yeah.
A year later, and I'm still just completely blown away by it.
I need to buy it.
I have it at home. And I'm probably gonna watch it today too. After calling me by your name. But no, I really like Daniel Kaluuya's performance. And then seeing him go from that to Black Panther, I was very it was weird because I didn't want him to be the bad guy now, which he kind of was. But yeah, so I'm hoping that's my pick for Best Actor.
Okay.
Either him or Denzel, that'd be cool. And then so let's move on to Best Picture.
Right.
We got Call Me by Your Name,
Mm-hmm.
Darkest Hour, Dunkirk, same movies, Get Out, Lady Bird, Phantom Thread, The Post, Shape of and 3 Billboards Outside Ebbing, Missouri.
Shape of Water is going to take it all.
No,
just to piss off Joey.
Yeah, God,
Get Out.
get it. I'm picking Get Out or 3 Billboards or Lady Bird. Those are my.
Those are
40.
40. Okay.
Those are my 3.
Post is the only one I've seen out of all of those. I mean, that's terrible.
Yeah.
I've only seen one.
No, that's fine. I mean, you got Movie Pass for next year's Oscars.
Exactly.
I gotta get that damn thing, man.
Now it's only $7.95 for first time users, but you have to pay through the year, so it's only $100.
Yeah.
Oh sure, yeah.
But my friend just signed up for it, and it's only $7.95.
2
go to
movies
their
a month.
website?
Make up your.
You go to the website, or you can just download the app and then sign up through there.
Oh, okay.
And you
So I
can,
went to the website, and I'm sure the app will do the same, but it was going to charge me $10 fee just to sign up.
Well, yeah, because it's got to charge your card to start your account.
Just to get it going. Gotcha. Okay.
But yeah, try it now because then it'll probably be the $7.95 one.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean,
So you think Get Out?
Get Out is my top one. I know it's a long shot. It's me being hopeful, but I don't know. Something
I'm
about
picking
that
The
movie.
Post. Oh, not because I've seen it, but because of the current political climate.
Yeah,
Yeah. And Oscars are good
because
for
it's very
doing
much overthrowing the government
Right.
and
Corruption and,
standing up to the bad guys and seeing media thrive.
Right.
Because especially now when newspapers are on the brink of nobody's going to read them anymore.
Right. Yeah.
that. Well, they're being labeled as fake.
Yeah.
Too. So.
So I did enjoy it for that aspect. I didn't think it was kind of like Darkest Hour for me. I was kind of just I don't know. It was history. It didn't really do anything for me. I love history, but watching these movies, I was whatever.
I heard it was it was good, but it didn't have the spotlight appeal. Did you think that, or
Yeah, I did.
Spotlight was better film?
I think so. I mean, it was. I enjoyed it immensely,
Sure.
but I do promise you, if I did not have Movie Pass, I would not have seen it in the theater.
Right.
And would have not even.
You would
cared
have
to see
been
the
0
theater.
for 9.
I'd have been 0 for 9,
0 for 9.
and then just waiting for everything to come out to Redbox or whatever, and but. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I really did like it. I just think because of the political climate, it's got a strong shot. I don't know if it'll win or not.
Well, and Get Out could be a political choice too, just because Jordan Peele's first movies directed, and I mean,
That's true.
And he won last night at the best
Spirit,
or at the Spirit
right,
Awards.
whatever. Yeah.
For best film and best directing, I think. So that was pretty cool to
I could see one of those two probably getting
Yeah.
it if they're going to go the political
Yeah.
route. I mean,
I'm just hoping they don't do a reverse of last year and like
Warren Beatty and Faye Dunaway are coming back out.
So
to
they'll say
present.
like Get Out, and then
Yeah.
they'll be like, oh, actually, Shape of Water
I guarantee
Just
they're
kidding.
gonna. I guarantee they're gonna joke. They're gonna make a joke.
at the end. Do you think, or that
I guarantee it.
that's not a good time?
The only
Kimmel's
thing
gonna
that'll be
involved. They're gonna
acceptable
make a
to me-
joke
that's
about it.
that's not a good time.
The only
to
thing
do.
acceptable if you're going to read a wrong name is read something from like 40 years ago that's so ludicrous that no
Escape
one's,
from Alcatraz.
Yeah. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, yeah, I
Rocky.
I see.
you know.
I see them doing that.
So
I'm not
like,
saying.
"Ugh."
I'm not saying they're gonna joke and call another movie like that's currently nominated.
Yeah.
It's gonna be like.
Yeah. I think that's okay, but it's
I think
got to
it's
be
better to
something.
Or it'll be like, are you guys sure? Like they'll bring it out in some.
Yeah,
kind of-
yeah.
They'll
Like
do
a-
that. I think
like
they'll
a bulletproof
do
case or
Yeah.
whatever. No, yeah,
that. And they'll like
I
say
think
it.
it'd
I'd
be-
rather they
easier.
don't make any joke, but
exactly.
if
I think
they
it'd be better if
did-
they did it
Yeah.
earlier in the show,
right.
as opposed to the Best Picture winner. Because then I'd be so
If they
pissed.
but if they wheeled out the ballot, whatever, the envelope, if they wheeled it out like
And they
a
said the right
security
one?
case.
and they said the right name.
Yeah.
Okay, fine.
I'm just saying, just leaning up to the presenters.
But what you
I
were
think
saying,
that'd be funny by
what you were
itself.
saying was like saying a wrong movie or
I
like,
changed my mind.
Yeah. I was like, oh man,
I'm writing
if
this
I were,
in my head.
If
I'm
I were
gonna
that
call Jimmy
direct, if
after
I were the
this.
director, I'd be
Yeah.
like,
It's like the bad
coming
Neil
back.
Patrick Harris joke they did with those cases or something when he hosted it. It's stupid, but anyway.
no. I don't remember that.
Anyway, so yeah, Best Picture. Yeah, I can see Get Out getting it. It's actually really tough. They nominate so many damn movies anymore, and
Didn't it used to be like 4 or 5, and now they're up to like
yeah,
62.
I still
and-
think
I don't know,
they need,
you were
they
there.
need
For, you were there for the first ones.
in the audience, actually.
In the
It
20s.
was a real honor. It was a real honor.
and it was quick too. It was
Yeah.
probably like an hour
Oh,
ceremony.
yeah, it didn't take long
'Cause
at
it was
all.
on television
and,
until
yeah,
like 50s. So
wasn't a lot of grandstanding. It was just more of a nice dinner,
hey, Bills,
hang
Yeah,
out,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
And Best Picture goes to Silent Movie.
Silent movie. See, yeah, that's it was.
So that was the last category we were covering.
Yeah,
Okay.
I think so.
Great.
Again, I'd like to see Logan win. I
for
think-
adapted? That would be
I think that would be
huge.
awesome.
Yeah,
And then I know this isn't like geek related, but The Big Sick, I really enjoyed that movie.
Mm-hmm.
Because I love Kumail Nanjiani.
Mm-hmm.
I think he's hilarious.
He is good.
Because he's in Silicon Valley, which is a fantastic show. And his stand up's really good. And I think that this was such a drastic change from like a typical like How They Met story.
Mhm.
And the fact that his wife helped like produce it and like tell her story too was really awesome. So I'd like to see that win. I'm kind of mad that like, is it Holly Hunter? Or no. Yeah, Holly Hunter. Was she from Batman vs Superman? She played the mom of Emily. And then Ray Romano. I'm kind of mad that they didn't get nominated for. I thought Ray Romano was great because like he played such like a. He's kind of a distraught father, not knowing what to do because his daughter's in a coma. So like, and like all he has her boyfriend, and they start hanging out with him and stuff.
Was he like Deborah?
Yeah. And there's a cool scene where they're at a bar because like Kumail plays. I mean, he's himself, so he plays a comedian, and he's doing stand up, and one guy like heckles him, and then he makes fun of his race, and then Holly Hunter like gets in his face and is like, like chewing him out and everything.
Yeah,
And I was like, that's pretty cool to see.
yeah.
that's cool.
Because, like, she didn't really
Nice.
know him, but it was
Right.
just, like, the love that he had for her daughter carried over to, like, the family. So I thought that was pretty cool. Yeah, so I'm hoping that wins. Either that or it's in the same category as Get Out and Lady Bird. And she won. So, I don't know. I can see Big Sick winning. Seems like a fan favorite.
I'm looking forward to it. It's on tonight. Everyone check it out.
Can't wait to see Shape of Water win 13 Oscars.
I can't wait yet myself. Yeah, good movie. No, I'm not saying it deserves that, but it's not a terrible movie.
It deserves nothing.
I
You want to
Yum.
see a woman banging an animal? Go watch Beauty and the Beast or something.
I'm gonna have Mom record you as they announce the best picture. Just watch
There's a bunch of bleeps.
Yeah.
No.
So yeah, we're gonna wrap it up by remembering some people. First off, I want to quickly remember Paul DeMeo, I believe that's how you say his name. He was a co-creator of the 90s Flash television show.
Oh, yeah.
They also, him and his producing partner also worked on The Rocketeer. Yeah, they were possibly going to work on the new series, just never happened. So, big thank you to him and Steve.
David Ogden Stiers, yeah. So he's been in a lot of stuff, been an actor forever, amazing character actor. One role that really stands out to me is Better Off Dead. He played John Cusack's dad.
Okay.
Mr. Meyer.
Nice.
You know, and he was just this kind of nerdy dad trying to be cool. He has a book, you know, where he's trying to use kid slang and relate to his son. And
Yeah.
I mean, it was just a hilarious movie and a great role. And he did a lot of different DC animated voices too. You know, he was a penguin in one of the movies. He played Martian Manhunter.
Live action, I think, too. Or
which one?
there was a Justice League movie
Oh,
they
that's
did in the
straight
90s.
to- Oh,
it's probably
right.
one he doesn't want on his
Right.
resume. But I just,
Yeah.
when you said that, I was like, well, yeah, he did.
I think, yeah. I forgot
Played him
about
in
that.
makeup
Yeah.
and stuff. So
Is that when the Atom was like that middle-aged
I don't
dude?
remember. Oh, Flash looked terrible.
Flash was, and then
Looked like he went to a costume shop.
I think
and
Green
just-
Lantern was like Guy Gardner or
Yeah, I think
something.
so.
He wore that vest, and I was like, oh, this is not.
We should
translating.
review that.
not
Yeah, I've never
translating well.
seen it.
Oh, you haven't?
You never want to.
Just look at a picture. I'll send you a picture.
I'll stop reading comics
I think I either
altogether.
watched it or I watched like highlights from it.
You're the right
Highlights.
age, though. You probably would have enjoyed that when it came out.
Oh, probably
it was like
not.
a TV movie.
Probably not.
Oh, stop it.
I think Batman and Superman or Batman and Robin was pushing it for me.
Yeah.
Like that's what I loved. But then even seeing that, I would have been like, it would have
But anyway,
traumatized.
sorry to.
It would have scarred,
Oh, no,
it would have
that's
scarred
okay.
my childhood.
Yeah, he was just a phenomenal actor, and you know, it was sad to hear about his passing. 75?
Yeah, yeah.
Something like
he was
that.
He was on Dead Zone. I think that was the last big thing he was a part
Yeah.
of, which was a pretty good show. It was based off the Stephen King movie. It starred Christopher Walken.
Mm-hmm.
He did a great, and I discovered this show. I always knew he was a guest star on TNG.
Mm-hmm.
He was on a show, one of their shows called Half a Life.
Yeah,
I just discovered it by accident because one day I was on Netflix and I just let it run.
yeah,
And I was like, man, this is a really good episode.
yeah. He was in that. Yeah,
Yeah, he's part of a society. I think he's a doctor. When you hit 50, you have a ceremony that ends your life.
yeah.
And of course, Troy's mom falls in love with him and doesn't want him to do that. And he kind of starts questioning the whole thing. And
It's like in time or
Population
whatever.
control. Yeah,
yeah, that was why. Yeah.
well, I've got a year and a half to live. If that's the case. Good.
Did you guys ever see In Time?
If I don't get an invite, I'm going to be really upset.
I haven't seen that.
What was it?
In Time, that Justin Timberlake movie where
I never
the
did see that. It's a countdown, right? On
yeah,
Everest or whatever.
it was like a really good idea. Wasn't executed terribly well. It was time's up. It was like a good
Yeah.
good watch, but literally a watch because but
Boom, boom.
yeah, but I thought Timberlake did a good job in that movie. I don't know. It was
Yeah.
what are we talking about?
David Ogden Stiers.
Yes,
So
R.I.P.
yeah. So yeah.
Sadly, I thought he
R.I.P.
passed years ago, but I
Really?
think I
Yeah.
got him confused with, is it Donald Pleasance? Who played Dr. Loomis in Halloween, and
Oh.
you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
He's like the shorter version
Yeah.
of David.
Yeah,
But-
he was just a great actor. You
Yes,
know,
he
and he
was.
was solid in anything. You know, he's one of those character actors that I think in the right role could have carried his own movie. You know, and he was just really strong.
Wasn't he British on MASH? Do you recall?
No, I think he was just using the
He just has one of those voices that sounds very
Atlantic
educated.
type,
Like Mr. Feeney.
right?
Exactly, yeah. Because
Fraser Crane type. You know,
Gotcha.
Right.
I guess I thought he was British on the show, but yeah, he was. What?
It reminded me of an episode of Boy Meets World because like Feeney says like he served in the Navy or something, and Eric just goes, "London doesn't have a Navy, you liar."
I want one of those voices.
Yeah.
Just sounds
Mr. Matthews.
Yes. So yeah, big R.I.P. to those guys.
R.I.P.
and,
Mr. Feeney.
What?
Wait, what?
He's still with us.
Oh,
He's also Kit. Did you know that?
now he's Mr. Feeney.
we'll just splice that into the future show when he does.
Oh God.
With the laugh afterwards.
Oh no!
That was great.
I feel like I just predicted it.
Next
like it's
week.
gonna happen next week.
Shit. Why, Joe?
It's like with Michael Jackson all over again. Did you ever hear that story? I'll tell it later.
Okay.
He killed Michael Jackson. So anyway, yeah. Tune in next week. We'll be back.
Watch the
Josh.
Oscars tonight.
Yeah.
Check out the Oscars. Watch Get Out Win and Shape of Water. Suck it.
Yeah.
I'm Josh.
I'm Oscar.
And I'm
Meyer.
Josh.
Bye, everybody. Shape of Water's awesome.
No,
It's gonna
let's
win
get out. Bye.
It's going to win everything. Bye.